Grind. You know what I'm saying? Hey, listen to me.
Get a
Listen.
clean pair of socks, man.
Yeah, man. Like this is listen to me. It is May 10th, 2023. You know, even though we are live and been live for the last 30 seconds, you know what I'm saying? I ain't really got to talk about cowboy content. Wanna know why? Because it's May 10th, 2023. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to all the mothers out there that's about to tap in right now. But mothers, y'all enjoy your Sunday, but y'all know y'all gonna have a whole month head start on Father's Day, and we still gonna get a tie. That's all I'm saying.
Uh, Let's
That's
be
all I'm
generous.
saying.
You might get a pair of socks, man.
You know, like
And,
think
and,
about
and- and they're not gonna be designed. There ain't gonna be no polo horses on them or nothing. There's gonna be some socks.
facts. You know what I'm saying? Mamas, that's all I'm saying. Y'all got a month head start. Yeah, because we gonna bless y'all on Sunday. Y'all gonna feel good. You gonna be twinkling with your Cowboys this and Cowboys that's. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Y'all going to your favorite restaurants because you know mamas can't cook on Mama's Day now. That's kind of weird now. That's kind of weird now. That's all I'm saying, ladies. It's kind of weird. You know what I'm saying? If you're a single mom, salute to you though. Real superheroes. You know what I'm saying? But hey, let's get it, man. You guys already know what's up with y'all. It's your boy West Coast. We live in the building, man. Hey, I ain't been live with the fellas, and man, I think it's the first show I've been live since Kansas City, man. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. That Kansas City trip knocked me out. Being away from my businesses and my team. You guys know I coach 2 teams for 5 days. That man set me back. So at the same time I had to give it back when I can. I literally had to give each day that I was off. I had to give it back. You know what I'm saying?
Thanks.
So, we here though. I'm here. Hey, and salute to the fellas, man, because I would tell you this. HTM Landlord Sports, bro. Them dudes, they been pumping, bro. They been pumping. Pause.
Yeah. You got to stay aware for the young people,
Pause. This is the internet world. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they have been putting out content. You know what I'm saying? So I knew y'all was fine. You feel me? I knew y'all was fine. And shout out to all the people who inbox me consistently. Shout out to Craig who inboxes me all the time, but was even more potent when I disappeared. So I appreciate you. I won't do that to you too much more. Hey, but let's go ahead and get it, man. You guys already know whenever West Coast goes live, there's 2 things you guys got to do, man. 2 things y'all must do whenever you see a content creator going live, man. Actually 3, and they all start with S. First off is you got to hit that share button. What's up with you? You got us, the poet. Appreciate you. I heard you got some bars out there on the boys. Word on the street.
Word on the streets.
Word on the street. I see you. I need to hear that. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
Hey, shout out, salute. But hey, you guys already know when West Coast goes live. When we go live, you got to hit that share button. Next thing you got to do is you got to hit that star button, man. You got to hit that star button. Now, I know whenever we in the off season, y'all be thinking that, the content is free in the off season. It only costs in the regular season. But no, I got to let y'all know that this content still costs in the regular season. You know what I'm saying? Whether we win the Super Bowl or not. You know what I'm saying? But hey, so make sure you guys hit that star button on Facebook. And then on YouTube, the one who started it all, what's up with you? What's up? Hey, YouTube, you guys have super chats, and all it does is we're going to take all that, and we're going to use it to bring and make more content for you guys. So we appreciate you guys. And now what I'm about to do is I'm about to go through here. I'm going to say what's up to everybody that's saying what's up to me. And then we're going to get to the business of getting to this. Hey, the name of this show was the Dallas Cowboys schedule release pre-talk. So that's what we're going to be talking about. Landlord, I know you got people over there that's paying they rent on time, paying their mortgage. Well, actually, if you got a landlord, that means you got rent. So let's keep it real. Let's keep it real. You know what I'm saying? You can still have a Benz, though. From what I've seen, you can still have a Benz. You know what I'm saying?
In some cities, people don't want to own. They might just want to rent a condo. So, on
Hey,
some player stuff.
on some real players. Some people like to switch it out every now and then. You know what I'm saying?
But shout out to everybody rocking, man. I got a few people watching. Y'all know y'all better tap in. You get your shout out. But shout out to Common Sense Lab. Shout out to Miss Regina Green, DP Johnson, You Got Us the Poet, and Miss Etta Lockhart. Shout out to y'all, man. Let's get it.
HCM, man. Let me find out who are. It's 8 o'clock. It's 10 o'clock in the morning. Let me find out who drunk ass is already in the liquor store at 10 o'clock in the morning talking about they He's not buying no Snicker at 10 o'clock in the morning. Knock it off.
Afternoon over here, Wes.
My bad.
Hey, it's 12:18. They spleen can get contaminated a little bit, man. So shout out to Justin Kitchen tapping in, showing love to the liquor store. I see you, brother. Regina Green also over here showing love. Etta Lockhart, all members of the Wrench Gang. So I appreciate y'all for showing love. And remember, if you slap this shit I'm an Eagles fan. You will receive half off all items in the liquor store. So please, use your discount while supplies last. Hey, what's up with you, Dallas
Hey, you know what
Cowboys?
you should get? You know what would be a dope ass sound effects for you, bro? A dope sound effect.
One
No,
of them slap
no,
sounds.
no. Even doper. Bro, if you from the hood, what is the first sound you hear when you walk into a liquor store?
Oh, the little bill.
There you go. You want to know why? Because they want to. I remember on Minister Society, it was like niggas. Don't nobody get offended. Don't nobody get offended. That was a joke. It was a joke on a movie. If you've seen
Yeah.
the movie, you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? But that would be funny, right? Like,
That's what you say about my mama.
because if you're from the hood, you know every time you walk into a liquor store, they want to know how many people's in the liquor store. So you're gonna hear that ding dong.
Then don't be a menace did it no justice. Like they are like the lady was poking out the freeze and everything. Hurry up and buy.
Hurry up and buy. That would be another. Hey, that would be another dope sound effect for you. Like,
hurry up and buy.
Hurry up and buy. All right, but hey, man, it's good to be back, man. It's good to be back. And I'm gonna tell y'all this right here, man. I'm about to be saying this about the Dallas Cowboys in totality in general, man, because listen to me, man. Listen, man, the season was just over last week and it's just about to start this week. It seems like this thing is never ending and never stopping. I'm gonna be honest with you. I absolutely love it, man. So let's go ahead and talk about it, man. The name of this show is the Dallas Cowboys actually it is the pre-schedule release. So the Cowboys, as of right now, we don't know who we're going to be playing week 1, week 2, week 3. We don't know any of that, but some things that we do know is we do know that who our opponents are going to be. So we're going to talk about the opponents for a little bit, and then we're going to kind of give us a little time to kind of talk about where we'd like to see these guys on our schedule. Now I'm going to tell you, if we're not able to finish the show today, not today. If we're not finish this whole show right now, don't trip. We will do a continuation show at some point today, man. You know what I'm saying? So just make sure you have your notifications on so we can finish it up and get it popping. You feel me? So like, let's go ahead and jump into it, man. I'll go ahead and read. Well, you guys can see the opponents on the screen. I posted it by way of SB Nation. Salute to them for this graphic right here. But I'll go ahead and read off the home opponents. Obviously, you have your divisional opponents in the red. I'm about to call them the Redskins. The no names, the Giants, Eagles. You got the Lions, Rams, Seahawks, Patriots, Jets. Away, you have obviously your divisional opponents, as in the no names, Washington. You have Giants, Eagles, Carolina, Arizona, 49ers, Chargers, Buffalo, and Miami. You know what I'm saying? First off and foremost, I want to know, put it in the comment box. What games are you guys going to? Put them in the comment box right now. Everybody that's in the comment box, put it in the comment box right now. What games are you guys going to?
I'm trying to go to that Miami game for sure. And
No,
that's the nefarious game right
Y'all
there.
just
That's the nefarious game right there.
that's the baby. They only had one plane ticket.
They had one ticket left, and I was happy I got it. My bad.
Like, why wouldn't I want to take you to Miami, baby?
I got you. We going to the Arizona game.
Wow.
Take it to the desert. I'm gonna take you to the desert, baby. We got you.
Why you gonna take your girl out there with the rattlesnakes?
Couple vultures out there. We got you.
Yeah. Hey, you know what they said? You do not take sand to the beach. Baby, we going. You're not going. They can only fit one Cowboy fan on the
plane at one time.
One time. But I'm gonna tell y'all something real quick though. I'm gonna tell you a spot on here that is cracking, bro. That's just like, I had a ridiculous time, and I
already know what you're gonna say.
Listen to me. Hey, listen, I'm gonna give these folks they love, bro. And if you on here, when I say your name, when I say this name, y'all go crazy, because I'm gonna tell you this right now. I have been waiting for the Dallas Cowboys to go back to North Carolina, bro.
Yep. Yeah, cause I remember. Yeah.
Listen to me. Unless they can guarantee me that it is gonna snow, hail, or rain, unless it's like on Christmas, Lord, don't be in December, Lord.
Damn, that's Brycey too. You got it. We playing Bryce Young too. I wouldn't mind going.
Hold on. Because Bryce Young not the starter right now.
What?
Man, if you don't, I need my slap myself.
Man, well, you
Hey.
know Bryce gonna start.
You don't slap myself.
No, they do this shit all the time. Did Kenny Pickett start? First,
Bro,
no.
Kenny Pickett ain't Bryce Young, bro.
Yeah,
Man, they already said Andy Dalton starting quarterback.
Bro,
If they do that, they goofy in the mud, bro.
Let
Them
them be
boys
goofy.
goofy in the mud.
And I hope Andy Dalton started when we play him.
on my life. If they do that, boy, them boys super goofy.
Bro, Bryce Young, I'm gonna tell you why I believe Bryce Young will be the starter. I believe he's gonna be the starter. Did you hear that news that they said about them drafting the no, that was the boy. That was the boy. Was that the boy from
Houston?
The boy from Houston, right?
Yeah, CJ Stroud. They asked CJ Stroud about who he wanted. They said he asked for Tank Deal. They went and got that boy.
So who does
Man, don't bring that back up no more.
Listen, we gonna bring it up.
So who does Carolina have as their number one receiver over there?
I don't even know.
They got rid of DJ Moore, so I don't know. DJ Moore with Chicago.
Let me look. You up here got me curious about.
Because I'm gonna tell you this right now. Hopkins is still out there.
Yeah, and Arizona gonna be terrible.
They picked up Adam Thielen.
They got that ain't enough.
Nah, not at this point in his career.
Now I'm gonna say this right here. If this is a telltale sign that I will say, if I believe he's gonna start.
A Niner fan just came in here with the bang bang. That's funny to me.
Get out of here. Yo, listen to me. Brock Purdy was cute. That was cute. But Brock Purdy's not cute in May going into a regular season. Don't sit up here and try to be confident with Brock Purdy as your quarterback. Slap
It's the bang bang for me.
You get what I'm saying?
It's like, something about that bang bang that had me.
You know what I mean? Like you get what I mean?
I feel like I'm talking to Pops.
Hey, fellas, you get what I mean, though, fellas. Like, you know, Brock Purdy, that's a cute look in the middle of the season, and the season's gone, and you don't know. But listen to me, bro. Ain't nobody in May 10th, 2023 happy about Brock Purdy being their starting quarterback going into an NFL season. Stop.
And then we coming to y'all
right now, bro. Stop it right now.
I was just saying this. That go back to the schedule too. I pray we play them kind of early. I want to go and get that monk off our back. Go to San Francisco and smack them around. That's what I want.
Lord, Sam Darnold, the damn starting quarterback. Who's scared of Sam Darnold?
Facts.
Sam Darnold started for the Niners?
Yeah, they went and got him.
Remember, Brock Purdy got to have Tommy John surgery. He might not even play this year.
Damn. Hey, I will say this though. Sam Darnold scored 2 touchdowns, rushing touchdowns on us too, though. I ain't gonna lie though.
I think Shanahan might get a decent season out of Sam Darnold though.
Sam Darnold gonna throw for 20 touchdowns, about 5 interceptions, and they gonna swear that he's Jesus.
He's the new Jesus.
you know he had a first round pedigree, so you know like any time they have an average season, like I told you, if you gave him time and proper support, he could be a quarterback to lead a team to. Man, this boy go out there be average as hell, but he's still gonna get the love for it.
He gonna get the Cooper Rush treatment, and they gonna love him to death. Run the ball 90% of the time.
Yeah.
All right, so real quick, let's start with these away games, because away games. I'm gonna keep it weird 1,000 with you. I probably won't go watch the Redskins and Giants. I've seen them play these teams too many times. Not very excited to go see them unless it's like week 1. I'm not going to neither one of those games.
I think the Giants got a little better though. I think they got a little better this year.
Yeah, I'm just saying as far as me watching them, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
Like it's hard for me to get up to go see the Cowboys play Washington, the Cowboys play the Giants. Like listen to me. There was a time I saw the Cowboys play the Giants 3 years in a row, week 1. NFL, I don't know what the hell y'all was doing with that schedule. Remember, y'all, it was like 3 years in a row, week 1, bro. Yeah. Giants.
That was back way many moons ago when Dak used to lose to him.
No,
Dak used to lose to him back then. That was many moons ago.
Listen, we ain't gonna say he used to lose to them. He ain't lost to the Giants in 7 years.
I said many moons ago. He lost to him like 2 times in 1 year, and that's
that was it. That was it. 2016.
Think about this though. Those losses to the Giants never meant anything though.
Nah,
they never ended up meaning anything in the grand scheme of things.
Yeah, we won a division that year.
Yep, and won 11 straight after that.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm done with Washington in New York. Unless it's week 1. And because I'm going to week 1. I'm holding the West Coast annual week 1 showdown. You know how we do it. We had my boy who came out? Terrell Basham came out last year. You know what I'm saying? Salute to him. So I'm gonna be in the building for week 1. Landlord gonna be in the building for week 1. HTM Sport gonna be in the building for week 1. Because if they don't, we officially beefing. Drop a diss,
I'm
little
going to the
NBA
home
young boy
opener.
on your ass.
I'm going to the home opener. I already said that.
Hey,
But
that's how NBA young boy be getting in beefs. He invite someone to their house. They be like, "Man, I gotta work." What? You gotta work? Oh, literally, bro, I just said I had to work. That's all I said.
Forget about it.
Yeah,
He been to get them whacked.
yeah.
he said, forget about
Yeah, now you in a whole beef because you had to go to work.
Yeah,
like,
yeah. But
I have a job.
okay, out of these away games, which one y'all most anticipate?
Let's finish the home. Let's finish the home.
Oh, okay, go ahead.
So, Eagles, I'm down to go do it because the Eagle games are always good games, and I ain't gonna lie, Eagles games in Cowboys Nation, that's really like the only game where the Cowboys actually act like Cowboy fans. Like when Cowboy fans play the Eagles or the 49ers in Dallas, that's one of the few times Cowboy fans will actually like be trying to be like rowdy. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
we hate them boys. So
yeah, they really get up. Listen, any other team, Green Bay Packers were spelling Packers in the damn stadium. Aaron Jones was throwing up 3-1, and we weren't doing nothing about it. You know what I'm saying? But let the Eagles come. Oh, yes, the Cowboys will get up for that.
They gonna hear about it.
All right, so Rams, Cowboys and Rams. Y'all trying to get to that?
Nah.
Nah.
The Rams ain't gonna be as good this year.
Nope.
I'm tell you a game that's gonna be sneaky good. It's gonna be the Cowboys versus the Lions. I'm telling you,
I mean, that game was good last year. That game was good last year. Where are you going though? Would you want to go to that game though?
I would want to go. Man, listen, I think the Lions got some shit this year, man.
I see you, Mr. Dicker. Shout out to you. I just did it.
I don't think they're gonna beat us, but I think it's gonna be a good matchup.
Okay. All right. So Cowboys. So Rams. I'm ixnay on the opposite on that. I'm gonna tell you a good game if the team is actually good. That Cowboys Seahawks. You got Geno. It's gonna be the battle of two black quarterbacks. You know the NFL.
Black on black crime.
Yeah, I didn't. Oh, listen, I mean, I want to tell you right now that West Coast does not support the views of any and all views are his personally and his alone. Exactly what we were talking about.
But nah, man. I think that gonna get to shut up a lot of them haters with that game too. Cause they tried to put Geno on a pedestal too. Oh, everybody better than Dak these days. So we'll see about it.
Okay. All right. So next you have Cowboys versus Patriots. I think that game has kind of lost its lure ever since Tom Brady's gone. But this next game, I will say this. I will say you has become even more important.
Facts.
Because now Mike McCarthy and think about this. Mike McCarthy has a better get back. You want to know why? Because this New York Jets team should be better than the Aaron Rodgers Green Bay team that we lost to. Mm-hmm. So if you're Mike McCarthy and you're saying to yourself, I can either beat Aaron Rodgers in Green Bay when it really don't matter. You know what I'm saying? When an 8-9 team, or I can beat Aaron Rodgers when he thinks he's rejuvenated on a New York Jets team that should be one of the better teams in the AFC. Because they was good last year. Defensively, they were good last year, right? This game right here, I'm going to tell you this right here. This New York Jets game is going to be on a major day. This is not going to be a Thursday night game. NFL Network's not getting this game, bro. They're not getting this game. And I can almost guarantee you this game should be a middle of the season game because they're going to give, watch, I promise you, they're going to give Aaron Rodgers opportunity to understand his team before he plays the Cowboys. Because this should realistically, if you look at all the games, we haven't even gotten to the away games. This should be the highest rated game on our schedule right here. Like what other? If you could only watch one game right now on out of all these games right now, me personally, I want to see Cowboys New York Jets.
I don't know, man, because I want to see us play Rodgers. I want to beat Rodgers, but I don't know how good they actually gonna be. Like I know they got potential, but it's other games on here I respect more than them though. Honestly, it's other games I want to see better, like us versus the 49ers, us versus the Eagles, like us versus the Chargers and Buffalo. Like I respect them games more than that.
And then there's the storyline behind the 49ers,
and the Chargers.
And then it's the 49ers. I mean, it's the storyline behind the 49ers, longtime rivals, put us out in the playoffs back-to-back years.
Yeah.
They're going to make all kind of storylines behind that shit.
The reason
Look
why
at the one with the Chargers too, though. Kellen Moore. We going to play Kellen Moore.
Was it a mistake?
Yeah. Was it a mistake? Who offense is better? Like
the reason why
I
say the New York Jets is probably why I like that game is because you got to think about this. All these other games, you guys are saying, are personal storylines. Those are
but the world want to see about the Kellen Moore though. I think.
Honestly, I think Cowboy Nate, because for the most part, people don't know who Kellen Moore is, an offensive coordinator for the Dallas Cowboys. They don't really know who that dude is. You know what I'm saying? That's why he couldn't get a job. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Mr. Dicker with the $10 super. I appreciate you.
Shoot a shout out for the super chat. If I'm just saying, think about this, if you're looking at the Jets, every note we saying we don't know if the Jets are going to be good. Let's look at the NFL. The Jets made this trade because they think they're going to be good. So when the NFL makes their schedule, they're going to base it off that. Like the 49er game, the quarterback, you don't know who the quarterback is, right? Then you have a whole nother quarterback. So I think that takes away the allure of that just a little bit. Now, obviously the Cowboys and 49ers always going to be a big game just because of what Henny said, the rivalry and everything behind it. You know what I'm saying? But I think as far as an organization, us beating an Aaron Rodgers, because you got to think like this, they're building this New York Jets team to be the new Golden State, the new standard. So it's like, if you're going to beat a team, you need to beat, you want to beat these Jets.
I look at them like they putting a lot of pressure on the old Aaron Rodgers. I think they biting out more than they could chew. So we'll see who right about it. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I'm viewing them like Paul Pierce when he went to Brooklyn. Like when Paul Pierce carried them with the Brooklyn, that's why I feel.
But that's not inaccurate though. That's an inaccurate conversation though, because Aaron Rodgers. I'm gonna tell you this right now. I don't like Aaron Rodgers, but I'm not gonna discredit him. I think I'm gonna keep it real with you. I think you guys are, because listen to me. The New York Jets was a sound football team last year, so their quarterback did not get worse. Like I think we're trying to think that their quarterback position did not get worse, and Aaron Rodgers is still Aaron Rodgers. You know what I'm saying? And you got to think like this: Aaron Rodgers is now in one of the weakest divisions in football. Like we don't think about the Jets in their division. If I had to think, Buffalo, bro, we didn't believe in Buffalo last year. Like we didn't believe in them last year. You know what I'm saying?
I respected them because they smacked us around the last time we played.
Yeah, but that was not the same Buffalo team though. They don't have that same defensive line. That Buffalo team that came in, they were remember them dudes were standing on the line. They were standing on the benches, freaking putting their hand. That defensive line bullied us around that game. That Buffalo game, they bullied us around that game. Miami, I like Miami. I want to go to Miami, but bruh, Miami got quarterback position. They got quarterback. They got to question that quarterback too. Tua gets one hit, he's done. And who's their backup? Who's the backup over there?
I have no idea at this point.
Who else? I'm just trying to see is do they got the real talent to say this, that they just gonna take this jump? Like I'm not disrespecting A-Rod. I'm just saying, like, even if it's slightly, I think they slightly like over. What can I say? I think they slightly biting out more than they could chew. I think they putting a little too much on them.
How?
And thinking that he gonna prepare this team over. Like they ain't did nothing.
Yes, but this is the thing. They're not asking Aaron. I think we're asking. You got to remember, Aaron Rodgers is a quarterback. He don't got to put the whole team on his back. If you really want to think about it, the Jets are built the exact same way the Cowboys are. They have a above average quarterback with an above average defense. Like we're the exact same team, right? Like that's and the expectations are basically the exact same thing for the Cowboys. For the Jets, we're expecting our quarterback to be above average so that I'm not saying that CeeDee Lamb is average because CeeDee Lamb is not average, but we're asking them to bring these guys who at standard above standard. That's what they're doing with Dak. Like if we're gonna say the same thing about Aaron,
he did that last year, yeah.
Yeah, he did it. But think about this: Aaron Rodgers has a career of doing it. Aaron Rodgers, all he has to do is go be Aaron Rodgers on a better team with a better defense. So that's what. And the cool thing about the game is, bro, this is the real point I was gonna say about the Jets in that division. He also the same thing. Listen, he's the best quarterback in the division with the best defense in the division, bro. That's a guaranteed. You're guaranteed gonna get one game in the playoffs. So it's like
who in that division again?
Buffalo.
They got Buffalo over there.
Yeah, but Buffalo lost at home. Their quarterback threw 2 interceptions, had their wide receiver on the sideline screaming. I'm gonna tell you this right here. If there's any team that I believe will fall off, it's the Bills. They actually have that. Yeah, y'all about to. You know what I mean? Because the Bills, we're already been looking at like how many years have we been saying Josh Allen was supposed to be the MVP this year? Nobody wants to talk about that.
Them boy changed the rules for this young man.
Bro, listen, think about that, bro.
They changed the rules for this dude.
Kenny, hit them with the numbers so they know I ain't lying.
I don't think y'all really understand how crazy that is. They literally changed the rules for Josh Allen.
What number were you talking about, Wes?
Man, my mind.
They changed the rules for Josh Allen.
Go ahead.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm tripping out for. And they all they do is dog out Dak. They literally changed the rules for Josh Allen. The overtime rules changed because of him. And what he did after that, lost. got smacked around. So
got blown out.
Yeah. So I mean, I'm sorry, I got a text message. I got a text kind of threw me off for a minute. But oh no, that's what I was saying. Who was the projected MVP? Josh Allen was projected to be the MVP this year.
Oh, you talking about like the betting odds?
Yeah.
He was like second in like betting odds to be MVP this season.
So I mean, and that's why I say, like, in my opinion, I think Josh Allen the Buffalo Bills have been living in this allure that, like, really you probably should have been looking at the Cincinnati Bengals, or you should have been looking at them like that way. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would put the Bengals over the Buffalo Bills as a more consistent team, and you know what I'm saying? Because they're the one.
They've been to the Super Bowl and they've been to the AFC Championship game back-to-back years.
Yeah, but but think about this. But people look at the Bengals the way that they should look at the Buffalo Bills. You know what I'm saying? Like, the Buffalo Bills are looked at this team they're just one guy. What are you talking about? They're one guy away. They have all the one guys. Like, how can Buffalo be one guy away? How can Buffalo lose at home in the snow, throwing 2 interceptions? Remind you, with a quarterback who they drafted, who played in that same condition.
Now that I think about it, do y'all think it's possible that because Patrick Mahomes was in a game similar to that the year before? But you mean to tell me Josh Allen got more points than Pat Mahomes in this league? Because you remember Tom Brady beat Mahomes on a drive similar to that. You remember Mahomes didn't get the ball no more.
Yeah.
It was over.
I want you also to remember that Patrick Mahomes is a black man. They do not change rules for brothers.
Look, it's just crazy because, like, I think it went the year before. It might have been a couple of years before. But Pat Mahomes did not get the ball no more, and Brady done won.
Hey, you know what it really says too, though? You know what it also says too, Henny? It says, and I ain't trying to get all racial because I know when y'all do that, we lose some of y'all. But if we do, it is what it is. We was probably meant to get lost anyway. So I'm gonna go there. But you know what it really means is, like, here's a standard of quarterback that they believe no matter what the odds are, still have a chance. And there's a standard that people believe don't. Even though the numbers say that those guys are doing it and those are not doing it. Now, if you can read between the lines, read between the lines. That's all I'm gonna say. Dak at one point had more comebacks than anybody in the NFL. They never changed it for him.
Do you think if he looked different, this particular quarterback that won an MVP would have had to do all of this to get his contract?
Nope. No, I know exactly what you're talking about.
I need the X-Files music, low key. But you know what I'm saying? But that's a story for another day, I guess.
My boy Star said the Bills are too finesse, don't suit them playing in the cold weather and it don't. And then they building a stadium with no top. They just dumb on top of dumb. Like, you building a stadium that play outside in 2023. Somebody said, why are the Bills not building a dome? I was like, because they don't want to host the Super Bowl.
I think they want to do it because they probably want to keep that snow element or something.
But it doesn't help them.
Yeah, it's crazy.
They don't even have a running game. Like, Josh Allen is their damn running game. So, you know, I give him a hard time, but that nigga, he has to be their leading rusher. He has to throw the ball for them. Like, it doesn't even make sense how they built their team. And they know they got to play in the blizzard at least 4 times a year.
Did they draft one? Did they draft a running back?
I don't know.
They ain't draft one early
I
enough.
know they got Don Kincaid though. They got a tight end.
I mean, they already had a tight end, which made no sense. You just paid Dawson Knox,
And they traded up to get him.
And think about this. You know what that really, man? I'm gonna tell you this, bro. Like, they're putting more tight ends on this team, so that lets me know that Josh Allen, his downfield ball is going. I mean, they're not real. They're not saying they're trying to take the ball out the hand of the quarterback, but bro, when you draft a damn tight end in the first round, you already have one on contract. That lets me know you're going to be doing a whole lot of 12 personnel, bro. That's a whole lot of 12 personnel.
Dev man said they got Cooks. What Cooks you talking about? No, they ain't got Dalvin Cook.
No, they got Dalvin Cook's brother.
Yeah. Oh, okay. They got the generic version.
Nah, they drafted his brother. He nice though.
Oh, okay.
He all right.
Yeah, I'm saying he's nice because he was not.
He got the Walmart brand.
He's a well-mannered young man. Like if he nice that way, he's a well-mannered.
He's a respectable young man.
His college film says that he's nice. It's cool. It's now to see what he can do in the NFL. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I'm
just giving you a hard time. I know what you meant.
Somebody said Bills need a dome. I mean, they need a dome green. Listen to me. Like, I think, and I'm gonna tell you this right here, like, it's gonna be crazy to see if this new quarterback, and this is totally off subject, but these teams that make these switches, like Aaron Rodgers is a guy from Cal, played outside, went to Green Bay, played in more extreme weathers, went to New York, gonna play in even more extreme weathers. All right, that suits him. Like, I'm curious to know this new quarterback that likes to run, that's going to be able to run that in a Green Bay where you're going to be playing at least 4 or 5 games in the snow. That's going to be very curious. But like, let's get back to what we was Go ahead.
Which one of them receivers the Chargers picked up? Because I'm over here thinking like, how many points is Kellen Moore going to put up on DQ? Because
10.
Which one of them receivers he picked up? Because they picked up a receiver too. The Chargers did. They picked up one of the better receivers. Yeah.
Did they not get?
They got Williams and they got Keenan Allen still.
What's the Quinn Johnson?
Right? Oh, they got Quinn Johnson. Yeah, so we gonna have to see. We got 3 corners for him though. I'm not afraid of nobody receivers, bro. Man, like, I'm gonna tell you that straight up.
I'm going to tell you what the stat line is going to be. Like, he is going to throw for like 300 yards, a touchdown, 3 interceptions, and lose by like 17 points.
And Micah gonna have 3 sacks.
You know what I'm saying? He gonna throw for a lot of yards that don't mean shit, because he always throw for a lot of yards that don't mean shit.
Trey gonna get 2 interceptions. Man, DQ might show out on Kellen though.
And listen,
he might show out on him.
Our defense is playing better right now than the last time we played them. We held them to 17 points in 2021.
And we didn't even have D-Law. Michael was just not. That was like him just not being a defensive end that game.
And we didn't have the best offensive game either, because like that, we only scored 20 points.
Yeah. So and then we was in their house.
Yep. Well, we're gonna be in their house again this time too, but it doesn't matter. I think we have a comparable team, skill position wise. I know, like, we took a step down from Mari Cooper, but I feel very comfortable with CeeDee Lamb and Brandon Cooks.
That might be a poll question right there. Over and under, how many points Kellen Moore gonna score against the Cowboys?
I think
under 17.
Yeah, but I think this. I put it to you like this: if this is an early season game, I think Kellen could get more points. Not saying more points. I think he would have more points. He would have a better chance scoring on us earlier in the season versus toward the end. Because if Kellen Moore plays at the end of the season, he might get goosed.
Well, we'll be in our stride then.
Because I'm gonna tell you like this. Because you gotta figure like this. Dan Quinn is already gonna know Kellen Moore. Then you're gonna give him 7-8 weeks to actually look at your team play. Like, you know what I mean? Like that would be, I think
you're right. An early game for Kellen might be
better. An early game for Kellen would be best. You know because then he can try some new stuff. But if he got to try some new stuff and then get 7-8 weeks to kind of launch, and okay,
it's gonna be ugly, bro.
That's new stuff, but it looks like some of that old stuff that you be doing.
It's gonna be ugly. It's gonna be ugly. Then just imagine Diggs and Stephon Gilmore sitting on all these comeback routes.
I'm gonna say they finna have somebody gonna have pick six.
All these comeback routes, man. They finna eat on this boy. They finna eat on him. But yeah, it's some good games, man. I'm looking at the Buffalo and the Chargers game, and if Tua can be healthy, that Miami game it stick out too. Like, I think people we know they ain't put it together, But them boys so talented over there. Like them boys so talented. They got all kind of talent over there in Miami.
Yeah, I mean, Miami. I like the Miami game because I think it's gonna be a fun game, and I want to see if you look at the names, Miami probably has one of the better wide receiver cores in all of football.
Fastest too.
Yeah, and if you look at our cornerbacks, like I think this is a game that they are going. This is going to be a game that guys are going to grow from.
Yeah, because that's
like listen to me. I'm not one of them fans that's about to sit up here and type in Diggs is about to shut down Tyreek Hill. I'm not about to say stuff like that. Not even about to say. I'm gonna be because I'm realistic and cognitive to know that Tyreek Hill is going to get some wins. I'm just hoping Diggs gets some wins as well because you got to think like
more, God.
Yeah, and I'm gonna see it like this: a cornerback in the grand scheme of things doesn't have to win as many times as a wide receiver because a wide receiver is going to get 7-8 catches. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is, right? But if I can get one interception, that might cause if I win on one, you get what I mean? Like a corner only got to win like 1 or 2 times a game. A wide receiver can have 10 catches for 15 yards. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like I'm gonna look at it as a whole. And you got to see it like this too. Like when we played the Rams this year, was it this year? They were coming in with the offensive weapon of the year, you know what I'm saying? And Cooper Kupp. Now, if you go look at that game, you would think, damn, Cooper Kupp went off.
He just did one play.
He had one play, bro. He had one play. Slant and go to the house. Diggs
he got skinny. He got out of here.
I can't tell that boy running 4.6. He was moving on that play.
He
got out of here, bro. I ain't gonna lie. But like that play was a great throw too. Like the ball placement was ridiculous on that play. I remember reviewing that
like
play.
He could almost undercut it.
No, like the way that Matthew Stafford threw the ball, like it was like way like Diggs was in a trail technique. Matthew Stafford threw the ball like a yard or so in front of Cooper Kupp, so he had to extend to get it. It was impossible for Diggs to do anything on that ball. Like it was impossible.
Mm-hmm.
And it was just a perfect storm for them. Like he just caught it out of here. Now Diggs probably should have tried to make the tackle. Like once you realize that you can't get to the ball, your mind should have flipped to make the tackle. But I think it didn't flip quick enough.
And I'm gonna tell you this right here, like for all y'all, he's like Diggs. If Hill's gonna have. Listen to me. The Cowboys hang so many safeties. I could say this. Name me a time where a single wide receiver went off on the Cowboys in the last. I'll give you 5 years.
Time out. Fish balls will be there. Go ahead.
I want to stay here. I want to stay in this atmosphere because think of the receivers that we've already played, bro. We've played Tyreek Hill.
Justin Jefferson.
Where we played, didn't we play Tyreek Hill with Patrick Mahomes?
With the Chiefs, yeah.
With Patrick Mahomes.
He ain't do shit.
What he had against them there. See, this what making me that's why I was about to say, man, Fish, look, bro, you know how we love you over there in the trap.
But come on.
Why all your takes be terrible though? He said Hill gonna have 180 on Diggs. Write it down. Good Lord. Like you betting against your team? I don't see that.
The biggest play that Tyreek Hill had of his career was back in 2017 when he was playing with what's the boy name that had retired because of his leg? Oh, you know the damn quarterback that got hurt.
Who are you talking about?
I'm talking about his biggest play against
the Cowboys. I'm gonna tell you.
Hold on. Let me get this out. But anyway, his biggest play was 57 yards. That was in 2017. He did not do shit when we played him the last time we played him.
And I'm gonna tell you this right here: 4.2 speed and 4.4 speed don't mean nothing in NFL. It doesn't mean anything. Hey, Fish, I appreciate you. We gave you attention, but we got that comment right there. Just let me know that you just trying to get some attention today, man. I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying?
All his takes be terrible for us. Come on, Fish.
Tyreek Hill last year, 2021, 9 catches on 11 targets, 77 yards, no touchdowns. He didn't do anything.
And hey, this with a
and I'm gonna tell you
without a cornerback too.
And I'm gonna tell y'all, Diggs is not gonna be.
Thank you, Alex Smith.
Cowboys are not about to exclusively put Diggs on Tyreek Hill. Nobody in the NFL does that, bro. Like that's like, you know what I mean? That's like someone saying, "Oh, we're gonna exclusively play this person on Jordan." Like everybody in the NFL understands what Tyreek Hill is. They will never put Tyreek Hill in a situation with any corner one-on-one. Like, listen to me. There is no corner in the NFL. 10 reps. 10 reps. 10 reps. There's not one corner in the NFL, 10 reps, that's going to win 6 versus Tariq Hill. Not one.
Joe got me weak. He said,
Not one, bro.
There's with that comment, go fishing.
But you get what I mean? Like, there's not one. There's not a corner in the NFL. 10 reps.
That want to shadow Tariq? Nah.
For 10 reps? No, bro.
Nah, you gotta. It's almost like playing against Brian back in the day. It take a group effort. Like it's a defense. Like we gotta plan to beat that boy.
Yeah, you gotta jump, cuz.
Yeah, you need the linebackers on point, like underneath and over the top, the safeties. It's gonna be a team effort.
And I'm gonna tell you, when you play guys like him, all you're really trying to do is limit the big plays and limit momentum plays. Like, bro, if he gets 10 catches for 120 yards, bro, he earned it. Congratulations.
Man, I can't wait to see us match up against the Eagles this year, though.
But I will say
that wide receiver core.
But I will say this, though. What happens? Tariq Hill play that Diggs boy, and he do what Jamar Chase did. Then what are y'all gonna say about Diggs then?
Diggs to shut down almost everybody else.
Bro. I'm just saying, y'all say
they talk about my guy like he ain't him. Like I don't get it.
I mean, they act like he ain't even played the hymns of the NFL, bro. Diggs in his career has played every receiver, bro.
He said the hymns. All my life, he done read every hymn.
Hey, Henny, you gotta go get these, bro. He didn't play the Odells. He didn't play the Hopkins. He didn't play the Jeffersons. He didn't play Jefferson twice
and shut him out. Terry McLaurin. Look, y'all don't give Diggs credit for locking down Terry McLaurin, but McLaurin ate on Slay last year. He was torching Slay last year. But y'all credit Slay though, like Slay like that. Man, Terry McLaurin was putting Slay on the highlight reel last year. He ain't do that against Diggs. No, he did not. Like Neither game.
He didn't play Devontae Adams, bro. He's played everybody. Like he's played everybody.
All right, let's take.
And he's played Tariq. So that's what I'm saying. I don't.
And look, this right here really just solidified to me. The people who get Diggs, guess who it be? Most of the time, it be like no name guys who shouldn't get them. Like that right there to me let me know that he be back there not paying attention sometimes and get caught slipping. Like real talk. Like what's that, the Lions game or something this year? Yeah. Like somebody just beat him on the goal. Like that don't happen. Like you don't even know this dude. So it was a dude like nobody even knew. So you got to catch him off guard. Now what you got Gilly over there, I think Diggs won't be getting as bored and he'll be more like aware of stuff now.
Yeah. David just had a dope ass comment, man.
What'd he say?
David had a dope ass comment. Dope ass. I'm trying to find it right now so I can put it in the show. This is the only comment I put all show. Man, it was a dope ass comment. David said, hold on. Oh, no. That's a funny comment too, though. He says, read that.
He said, in case Brandon,
like Cowboy fan, man, you better go somewhere, man.
He said, in case Brandon Cooks is the perfect person to practice against when it comes to Tyreek Hill. Yeah, that speed, yeah, it's gonna get him right. And then did you hear Dak? I think people kind of undercut it. They probably thought Dak had misspoke or something. But Dak was like, Brandon Cooks was playing cornerback. Like, he telling them cornerback stuff, like telling Diggs like tips about how to cover better. So
and you gotta think like this. You know, also is, you know, when they're out there playing, they're probably not asking wide receivers to come. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So now you have an extremely fast wide receiver. I'm playing corner, so you know what they're probably working on. Working on go routes. You know what I'm saying? They're probably working on these. That's the only reason why you would have a fast guy playing corner like that, so that when that ball's going down the field, they can run with him.
Right. Everybody that they said was gonna cook Diggs, they usually don't cook Diggs. He locked up Chase.
Justin Jefferson played them 3 times. He got 8 catches for 140 yards and 1 touchdown. So he ain't done nothing.
And that's in 3 games.
3 games.
I'm telling you now, every time, like I know he got some plays that make him look bad, but when you look at the body of work, he be smacking people around, man.
If you really, I'm gonna tell y'all something real, because I mean we're gonna give Diggs a lot of respect, but listen, that is the Dallas Cowboy room as a whole. Because Odell Beckham was in our division for 8 years. Odell Beckham only had 1 game against the Cowboys where he went over 100 yards.
Give me a sec.
Only 1 game. So the Cowboys as a whole have actually done really good. their defense. We have done good versus big name receivers. We've played Julio Jones a bunch of times. Julio Jones never did us dirty. Never. Like, I can't really remember a wide receiver just going dumb versus the Dallas Cowboys. I just don't remember it. Go ahead, HTM.
Now you're right. Only game that Beckham had over 100 yards receiving, 10 catches for 146 yards in 2014, and I think we won that game.
And we did win the game. Like, think about this: the game that Odell had to catch, if I'm not mistaken, we won that game.
Yeah, we did. So
that's
a lot of these receivers they be praising. They ain't cooking people like that.
They're not cooking.
CD Lamb was cooking folks, but y'all still hating on CD. He cooked what you call it.
Somebody said D Jackson. Look up Deshaun Jackson. Deshaun Jackson never cooked us as a whole. He had plays and moments. Just like I had to break down Darren Sproles. People say, oh, Darren Sproles used to destroy us. No, he didn't. Darren Sproles destroyed us on 3rd and 8 when the damn defensive end overcut and he ran for a first down.
He was just getting on our nerves.
Yeah, but he was not killing us for no whole game.
Yeah.
Well, Deshaun Jackson.
Randy Moss, I agree. Randy Moss did kill us.
Randy Moss was a Cowboy killer. Yeah.
Deshaun Jackson had a 210-yard game against us.
Ooh.
So I think that was that was back in the day. You know he old. So
I know, but when was that? Because I said 5 years.
Oh, he said 5 years. Well, shit, he had a big game against us in 2016. He had 118 yards.
That ain't Same time Mouse had that game. I was talking about the other.
Oh, he had 102 yards against us. Man, I didn't know he had that many yards with the damn Raiders. He had 102 yards with us on 3 catches in that Raider game.
Damn, so D-Jack really did get in our ass.
He always get in our ass, man. Listen, he be making guest appearances.
Hey,
one catch for 81 yards and a touchdown.
Bro, we also had Brandon Carr. We had goddamn Byron Jones, who everybody and their mama was swearing he was a great corner. You know what's funny? Byron Jones was praised as the best corner in football, and y'all used to get mad at me. And I used to say that boy was not good. And then y'all, it's crazy, man.
He left and not did nothing.
Nothing. Like,
what is he doing at Miami? Is he even playing?
He released. He retired. Yeah.
Yeah, he sure did. Dang.
And let me tell you, the way Cowboy fans, listen to me, if Cowboy fans just viewed Trevon Diggs the way we should tweet that. Cowboy fans need to view Trevon Diggs the way they viewed 2016 Byron Jones.
Man, sometimes we don't get a front office credit for the moves they don't make. Straight up, because they disrespected Byron Jones. That boy was an all-pro. They were like, nah, we good. straight up. And they proved to be super right.
And listen to me.
Wait a minute. Not kind of right. It was super right.
That would have been a huge fail. Man,
that's crazy.
That would have been a huge fail.
Shout out to Dollar Bill on that one.
He got that one right. Yeah, straight up. But think about this, right? Cowboys, I was making content around that time, right? So, PFF, not trying to hate on them, but PFF was coming up with all these stats, man, and all these Byron Jones is number 1 versus the press when the wide receiver wears Nikes. Damn. You know what I'm saying? Listen to me. Byron Jones is the reason why I don't mess with PFF, because every game PFF had, I'm watching the game. I am a corner. I tore my meniscus and ACL playing tackle, semi-pro football, playing corner, intercepting the pass too, to be exact.
Did you catch?
Folks was trying to educate me.
Did you catch?
Oh hell yeah! I caught the pass. Actually, I was one of the guys. My play actually, I intercepted the pass in the end zone. My safety, my boy Sable, my boy Antoine Sable, I still to this day I can remember. I can see my peripheral telling me, "Get down," because you already know when you get that ball in the end zone, get your ass on the ground. Hell, man, I took off. The wide receiver peeled back, put his helmet right on my knee. It was done. Never played tackle football again. But long story, I have folks telling me that PFF every game I'm watching, he's spectacular. He's doing this. And then I have folks telling me, oh, you can be a lockdown corner and not get your hands on the ball. I'm like, that's not what God said. Deion Sanders never said. Listen to me. If Deion Sanders never intercepted the ball, who would he be? Another corner? Another dude you ain't never heard of.
They do credit like well they don't look on your side that much, but yeah, I want ball production though. I want ball production. You know what I'm saying?
Because think about this: you a wide receiver landlord, bruh.
Yeah.
Listen, there has never been an offensive coordinator I've ever met that's been so scared to be like, I am not going to throw at him. Byron Jones was not that him, bro.
It'll be like, because think about it.
Byron Jones was not that dude.
You're right, because the whole mentality of being afraid to throw to that side is the threat of an interception.
He's gonna take the ball.
Think about it. Who's gonna be like, oh my God? Look, who gonna be like, oh my God, if I throw it over there, it's gonna be an incompletion. Like, who cares about that? Who cares about that?
Hey, Deion had 53 career interceptions, man. There was a reason he did not get targeted.
You know what I'm saying? Look, you stay from over there because you're playing with hot grease right now. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna tell you why I believe. I'm gonna tell you why I believe that teams weren't throwing to that side. It had to do with the pass rush. You got to remember, when Byron Jones was on this team, that's when D-Law was really D-Law.
Yeah, pull up the numbers. Did they target Diggs more this year or less? Let me know. That's interesting because he burned them up the year before last with 11 interceptions. Did they tone it down? Because I would think they would have.
Well, let me find out real quick. Y'all keep talking while I get the numbers pulled up.
Yeah, what you think, Wes? I think they would, if they were smart, they had to tone it down a little bit. Like, this dude got 11 interceptions on us, bro. Like, good grief, we got to chill out.
Yeah, and that was my biggest
14 times less.
And think about this. That was my biggest argument with Diggs. I mean, that was my
14 times less.
That was decent. That's still it's still less.
Hey, but
we're from 96 to 82.
Like you were saying, landlord, that was my biggest thing with Byron Jones. Oh yeah, but he's not getting interceptions because people don't want to throw his side. I'm like, but he only has 4 career interceptions. Why would you not throw the ball to his side?
Yeah,
a quarterback.
You know what I told you? The way receivers look at corners is y'all can't catch. So hey, that's why you think like people like Dez. Like that's why you got receivers like Dez. Dez be like, bro, throw me the ball. Like, he'll totally disrespect a DB. Like, I'm open, bro. Throw the ball. Like, they don't respect their ability to catch. That's why you got possession receivers like Dez that just dominate 50-50 balls. Like, to be honest, we truly look at DBs like they cannot catch. Quarterbacks, too. Quarterbacks look at DBs like they can't catch.
Quarterbacks look at DBs as wide receivers who couldn't catch.
Yeah, why you think quarterbacks will throw? You will see a quarterback throw a risky throw. You like, what are you doing? He like, bro, that boy can't catch the ball. Exactly. This is how they look at him.
Hey, think about this. That's why a quarterback will throw the ball to a wide receiver with 3 DBs on him.
Exactly.
Because
he can't catch it. He can't catch it. That's what they think. So when they do catch it, they be like, oh, he got me that time.
Byron Jones never got burnt. He just slap yourself. Byron, you can't listen to me. That is not true. It's not true. I know a game right now off the top of my head where Byron Jones got burnt off an instant play. Houston.
Byron Jones has allowed a completion percentage of 62 or better 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 seasons, and he played in 7. So yes, Byron Jones can get toe up.
And you got to think about this. He played safety 2 of those years. So his
worse.
Yeah, that's even worse. That's why I said, like, I'm a cornerback. I did not think that Byron Jones was going to be a good corner. I personally thought he should stay where he was at safety. You know what I'm saying?
Man, I had to catch these mugs.
He just didn't have it. Like I'm saying, he says, why would they throw at Diggs last season? AB on IR, struggle corner at Byron Anthony Brown didn't really struggle at corner. He just got over targeted.
Yeah, but yeah, some people don't know that little insight we just gave them. But like, quarterbacks don't respect DBs catching the ball, bro. At all. Like they not the good quarterbacks, the gunslingers and the ones who actually be aggressive. They like, man, I don't care about them boys catching the ball.
Romo
like,
don't give a damn.
Like Romo don't care at all. Like he ain't care at all. But like that,
try everybody.
Yeah.
Hey, Tony Romo said, if you're not throwing interceptions, you're not trying. That's what he said, bro. That's what he said. Because they asked Tony Romo after he retired about, what conversations did he have with Dak Prescott, and he said that he told Dak, you're not throwing interceptions, you're not trying. You know what I'm saying? And what that is like, and And like I wish I'm gonna tell you, this is totally off the subject, but man, that boy John Kidner, he had that boy Dak thinking like that, and Dak was zipping that thing in there. You know
Dak
what
was
I'm
the best on the Kidner. I feel like.
I do too.
I feel like Dak was his best self on the John Kidner.
saying? And if you
When
really
Kidner told him to let it rip. That's what he told him.
and if you really think about it, listen, Anthony Brown didn't really get beat a lot. He didn't get beat a lot.
It was there.
Somebody in the beginning of his career.
I'm just saying. Go ahead.
Like he gave up the play, but it was like he was out of position. It wasn't no shit like Kelvin Joseph where he done bit on the double move and this dude got 20 yards of separation walking to the end zone.
And
like,
you know
Anthony
who was
Brown
the king of that?
Who?
Cheeto was the king of that. Like Cheeto was always in position every single time. But it be seeming like they do the rawest catches ever on Cheeto. Every time. Like I'm like, dog, he was right there. They all on his head.
Cheeto Awuzie is in everybody highlight tape.
And you know what's crazy?
He never was out of position though. He was always in position.
Somebody said dude was getting balls caught. No, he wasn't. Yeah, listen to me, Cowboy fans. You guys just be over exaggerating stuff. I'm gonna tell you what Cowboy fans do. Y'all see a catch, just like y'all seen Tony Pollard break off 3 runs all season last year, and y'all swear to God he be breaking off 50-yard runs every play. It's like, yeah, man. Cowboy fans, y'all do that. Y'all do that.
His bite too. Yeah, he do.
Like every
he bites less though.
Huh?
He bites less now. Like
you gotta think like this. And you gotta think like this. Anthony Brown is the most targeted corner in all of football. So guess what? If I told you that this guy strikes out more than anybody else in baseball, you'd be like, damn. But what if I told you he also at bat
more home runs?
He's also at bat
more than everybody.
More than everybody. You'd be like, okay, well, that makes sense then.
Yeah.
If you're at bat more than everybody, you should theoretically have what? More strikeouts. That makes sense. It comes
Shout out to Brian Peters. That's a great way. That sums Cheeto up perfectly. Cheeto is super athletic, just no ball awareness. He has 0 ball awareness.
Yeah, he like
0.
Hey, but this is the last thing I'm gonna say on this subject, though. Think about this. All these cornerbacks that we have low standards for, all these dudes went out in the NFL and got paid. Cheeto got paid, had no problem.
Cheeto went over there and played ball too.
The thing about Cheeto got paid and had no problem getting paid.
I'm just saying with the Cowboys, it just seemed like he was always right there. I'm giving him props. Like he was never out of position. He just never made the play either, though. You know what I'm saying? It's like they always caught an amazing catch on him. I don't know what it is.
He says, I agree. AB won more battles than he lost. I mean, this is it's just one of those things. Cornerbacks, you got to have a short memory anyway. So, that's part of you. That is actually your ability to give up a play and get a play back is a trait, and it's resilience. The cornerback position is the only position in football where you are really judged off your resiliency, off your ability to fail and come back. Why? Because they know it. And I'm gonna tell you this about this. If you go look at the receivers, right? And Landlord, you touched on this, and I know this went over everybody's head. Actually, I think it was actually him. I give all y'all credit for it. Henny, I think you said it too. But you touched on this, and I know it went over everybody's head. When we have big throws made on us, it's never the number one. It's always some wide receiver named who?
Yeah, that's what I was just saying about Trayvon Diggs, like that Lions game, and then they'll catch him early too. Like it'll be early in the game, or either just a no-name guy who he look at like, who is this dude? And then next time you're like, oh, they throwing it to him. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I think Diggs was getting caught napping a couple of times though. That's because it makes no sense. When he up against the big dogs, you don't hardly see it happen.
But you also got to think like this. If you're because see, that's the way a wide receiver thinks. Now I'm gonna tell you how a quarterback thinks. I'm the number one corner on my team.
Yeah.
You're putting him on my side. You know I'm not gonna travel. You know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking you're running the ball, bro.
This dude ain't finna come over here.
Yeah, I'm thinking he's running the ball.
Yeah.
I'm thinking that he is about to come out here and he is about to block me. The exact same thing I promise you Anthony Brown thought when they did that play action pass on the 4th pass versus Green Bay and they went deep.
Watson.
Yeah.
So
Anthony Brown is standing flat-footed, bro. He's thinking they're running the ball.
Just real quick on the topic of Anthony Brown. So looking at the numbers, he got targeted 48 times in the first 5 weeks.
Oh,
God damn.
They were not even playing with that boy.
Good grief. Look, I'm telling you, they was hiking the ball.
He had
and
back-to-back
throwing
games.
straight to him.
He had back-to-back games with 11 targets.
Look, listen. Y'all thought I was playing when I
they
said, bro.
They don't even do 10 reps at practice, bro.
Look, Wiz. It was plenty games, bro. They started off the game. Look, they'll try to run or something. They might get 5 yards. The very next play, they throwing it at Anthony Brown. Like almost every team, bro. Almost every team throwing straight at Anthony Brown.
It's for a reason. That's the reason is what? I'm going to ask you a question. Why was Deion Sanders, number 2 corner, the most targeted corner?
You ain't
they ain't trying to go over there. They don't want no smoke.
People say for a reason. The reason is what? Because I have to either fight this grizzly bear or this dog. Don't get me wrong. I don't want to fight either one.
Hey, so let me put this in perspective real quick, man. Even though he was targeted 81, he got targeted 81 times in 13 weeks, right? Because he got hurt.
Was out. How many weeks he missed?
Four. He missed 4 weeks of the regular season. Then he missed the entire postseason. But let me get this out real quick. So he only allowed 44 receptions, which was a 54.3 completion percentage. So even though he gave up a couple touchdowns and he gave up, a little bit of yardage, it was not the most effective. It was not the most effective. He wasn't like giving up play after play after play. You know what I'm saying? You look at other guys. That they gave up 60%, over 60% on the year. So like they weren't. 54% completion percentage is not great for a quarterback. So they weren't having a lot of success at targeting Anthony Brown. They just had nowhere to go with the ball.
But this is the best I like about it, though. I like the fact that, that's an easy little test right there. Think about it. You cramming. If you're a quarterback, you hike the ball. You look at Diggs where you like, nope, outlet. As soon as you look to Anthony Brown's side, it's an opening. You don't even have to think. Now, we got Gilmore over there. It's going to be a couple more patting the ball a little more. And that's going to open up for Michael Parsons. I can't wait to see how this helps us out.
And I'm going to tell you this right here. That's why, Gilmore, you had to do Gilmore. Because you got to think like this. Theoretically, since Diggs isn't getting targeted, you almost need a cornerback number 2 who is better than Diggs. Because he's actually defending more balls than Diggs. Diggs is spending more times running up and down the field.
We can go 4 corners deep this year.
Exactly.
Because I ain't I like J. Lou, but I ain't just super big on him. But I'm confident in him guarding your number 4 receiver. Tell you that much. I think he might shut him out. You know what I'm saying?
Listen to me. Players don't get targeted because he's a layup. Players get targeted because they don't want to throw the ball at the other player. That's what that is. And think about this.
I read you the numbers. It wasn't a layup.
Yeah. So even with him giving more targets, Anthony Brown, this is the crazy, fans, we get so caught up in moments, bro. We just get caught. Because I'm going to tell you something that you don't remember about Anthony Brown. And then we're going to end the show right here.
Yeah.
You guys don't remember being down at home in 2021. I mean, not 2021, being down at home with about minute 36 seconds left on the clock. And around this time, we all probably, if you believe in Jesus, you was praying to Jesus. If you believe in such and such, you was if you into the sage, you was doing the sage. And we was just saying, baby Jesus on the manger. If you are a Cowboy fan, Lord, give us one more chance. And for some odd, strange reason, with only one timeout left, the 49ers threw the football. And you know who intercepted it? Anthony Brown. Yeah. Now, Dak Prescott did run on a 12-yard. I have no clue what the hell he was doing on that play. Never to this day, I know what he did. But I'll tell you this. You guys notice this. In 2 games, your corners tried to get you the ball back. Think about this. 2021, Anthony Brown did get you the ball back. 2022, Diggs, same situation. Diggs almost got you the ball back, bro. That would have been 2 years in a row where either Diggs or Anthony Brown versus the same team in the same situation got their hands on the ball. And Diggs actually got his. Listen to me, man. If you don't like Diggs, bro, listen, bro, those are momentum plays, bro. You got to appreciate your dudes for the moments like that. Catching or not catching, bro.
Diggs is him, bro.
He's really him, bro.
That's what I'm talking about. But I'm going to have to go and get up out of here, man.
I know it's 11-18.
Yeah.
Hey, but hey, man, we ain't gonna do the outros. We just gonna let y'all know it is what it is. Never look down, 'cause stars